Here we are in Huxley, Kansas at the NRCS building, and we're with Darren Hurl, a local farmer, and he's on the board here at the NRCS, and he had the opportunity to run the Hagie-Montag Fortifier over some of his acres and some of his neighbors.
Our goal is to establish a cover crop, so when we chop the corn for silage, we have an existing cover crop, so we can blanket the ground and retain as much moisture as possible. We're in the Lima 6 district, which we have a limited water supply, and we're just trying to conserve as much water as possible. One of the things that a neighbor is doing that I ran the machine for, he's using it for grazing on cattle, which that will free up time and also allow more growth for the cover crop with the triticale to go ahead and hopefully feed the cattle for a longer period of time. Ours personally is just strictly for retain water, and also if I can blanket the ground, if I can keep from spraying that ground one time, a little less chemical in the ground, less carryover on chemical, that's what we're looking for. We put down triticale, turnips, and radishes. Put in the tubular radishes. The idea with the turnips and the radishes is to penetrate through the hard pan, so we get more intake of water. So do it that way. Yeah, there was a learning curve to it, and the people at Montag actually were very helpful whenever they called and walked me through the process of running the machine. I have never ran a Hagie sprayer or the Montag system. It took me about an hour setting it aside of the field, and he walked me through all the steps of how to run it, and it worked really well. I was actually impressed by the tubes that were hanging down. I was expecting a more narrow pattern is what I was was assuming, and I liked how it fanned out whenever it hit the ground. It scattered the seed more, so it wasn't so concentrated in one area. I have pictures of 2 weeks ago, and then yesterday I walked out in it, and I still have oncoming cover crop that's an inch or two tall. And it's working out so far. I would say it's successful. Once the corn canopies completely, it is canopied now. I'm interested to see how much growth I will have once my sunlight's cut down, and from that time until the time we actually terminate, how thick my stand will be. And so go from there. For weed suppression in the cover crop, that's our goal, is to have weed suppression. That we put oats in as a cover crop before, and it suppressed the weeds really well. And that's why I'm hoping that by interseeding, we can get the growth on the triticale, and then just suppress the weeds.